You're watching Spectrum News. It's 7 o'clock.
This is your morning news live at 7 on Spectrum News. After some uncertainty, an announcement about the Liberty Police Department's future. Our Julie Frendak has a live report with the latest from last night's meeting. Young voters are ready to exert some influence over this year's elections. See what college students in the Triad say about rocking the vote. Plus,
there's very little with black people talking to black people of that era in 1919.
A rare love story, now a part of history. How a professor from the Triangle is preserving the love of her grandparents 100 years later. Good morning. It is now 7 o'clock on this Friday, February 14th, 2020. I'm Justin Quisenberry. Glad you could spend part of your Valentine's Day with us. Meteorologist Ariella Scalise is here with her Scalise scale.
Yeah,
Yeah. How cool is that?
I had Cupid. Watch as he flies across the sky. Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
I think I had turkeys for Thanksgiving, Cupid now for Valentine's Day. And
it blends right into the clouds. I love that.
I know, that's what's cool. Love is in the air, Justin. Yeah, that's my seventh time saying it now. On the Scalise scale today, talking about things we love, the Scalise scale, seasonable for today, 4 out of 5. Although it's chilly, this is pretty much where we should be for this time of year. After that front moved through yesterday, that brought us a pretty good soaking of rain. Dry for today. 49 degrees. And then that high pressure really settles in tonight, so even colder through the day on Saturday, but continuing to stay dry with a high of 44. Heading into the afternoon, 49 this evening, 35 overnight down to the 20s tomorrow morning. A very cold start. It would be a good weekend maybe to do some baking, and that's teasing ahead to 7-Eleven. I hope you'll stay with us. We have a special surprise coming up. Justin.
I will stay tuned for that.
Okay.
It is 7:01 right now, and we are live in Randolph County this morning. The Liberty Police Department is here to stay. The mayor made the announcement just last night after a series of public hearings about the uncertain future of the department. Spectrum News reporter Julie Frendak joins us live with the details. Julie.
Good morning, Justin. That's right. The mayor of Liberty last night announced the fact that they will no longer pursue a contract with the Randolph County Sheriff's Office for police services. He told us he really heard the residents of Liberty loud and clear, and the department will stay for now. They will find a way to keep the department here in town. Liberty originally pursued that contract with the Randolph County Sheriff's Office for a more cost-effective way to serve local residents. The town asked local people to complete a survey online and use the 3 recent public hearings to voice their opinions about this. The mayor says the surveys were about 50-50, but very few people stood up and spoke in favor of the sheriff's office during those public hearings. So now the question becomes, what happens next? Mayor Fillmore York says they'll go back to the drawing board and see how they can satisfy both the citizens and the town budget.
It's not done, because the council last year voted to build a new police station. At the time, it was within our reach.
The town council will take its budget retreat next month in March, and then they plan to partner with the police department to really figure out the town's options overall to, again, satisfy both the citizens' needs and the needs of the town budget. Justin, back to you.
For us this morning, Julie, thank you. With presidential candidates visiting ahead of the North Carolina primary, college students in Greensboro are making sure their voices and opinions are heard through voting. Yesterday, students at NCA&T gathered outside their polling place, handing out pizza and answering other students' questions. One of the organizers says there's a real energy around younger voters moving forward.
We definitely want to be here for the future. I would say that millennials and Gen Zers are definitely involved, and as Gen Zers come more and more into the political fold of turning 18, I think they're going to know that we're involved by the way that we vote.
Over at UNC Greensboro, a student leader says her peers are also interested in knowing the details of local, state, and federal elections this primary season. Students from Northern Guilford High School showed their appreciation of African-American contributions yesterday for Black History Month. They put on jazz and dance performances for students at Northern Elementary School in Greensboro. Organizers hope to give younger students a look at Black history through performing arts.
Any opportunity we can take to celebrate our students and our students' heritages, it's incumbent upon us as educators to take those moments and highlight those things. So Black History Month is really an easy one where we can incorporate those elements into our classroom and celebrate all of our students.
Bands, a choir, a dance group, and an orchestra all performed for the younger students. A North Carolina woman has created an app to make it easier to support Black-owned businesses for Black History Month. It's called Melanin Enterprises, Michelle Paul, created the app about 6 months ago in Charlotte. It now has expanded across the country. Users simply search a category such as restaurants or nail salon, and Black-owned businesses in that area pop up.
And by Black-owned, I'm including the whole diaspora. So it's African-American businesses, it is Caribbean businesses, and it's Afro-Latinx businesses.
The app is free for both users and business owners. A Goodwill Career Center is opening its doors back up to the people of Asheboro. The Triad Goodwill Industries shut down the Career Center on East Dixie Drive for a while, but it's opening back up on Monday. Now Goodwill says it has revamped the center with courses geared towards helping the Spanish-speaking community, as well as having more computers to apply for jobs online. The center is open Mondays through Thursdays from 9 until 4 with a 1-hour break for lunch around noon. This Valentine's Day, one couple is celebrating their love with a very special gift, life. Lynn Lawson gave her husband, Richard, one of her kidneys. They recently had surgery at Wake Forest Baptist Health, the largest kidney and pancreas transplant center in the state. After nearly 40 years of marriage, they both say this is a Valentine's Day they will not forget.
I mean, what do you tell somebody giving you life? You know, want to make the best of it.
243 patients received a kidney or pancreas last year at Wake Forest Baptist, which is the highest annual total in the history of the program. Now to a story you'll only see on Spectrum News. What can be better than a single letter from the one you love? A professor in the Triangle uncovered the answer. She found that her grandfather's multiple love letters to her grandmother during World War I, enough letters to put in a book. This after she realized these letters were more than just an exchange of love. Dr. Charmaine McKissick Melton comes from a long line of what she calls movers and shakers. Her father was Floyd McKissick Sr., the civil rights attorney who spoke during the March on Washington alongside Martin Luther King Jr. Now she's outlining how even her grandparents are making history in a way they would have never expected. Spectrum News reporter Amy Elliott has more on this sweet story that, to say the least, is appropriate today.
I miss you more than ever now, and only wish I could look into your sweet, smiling face.
While cleaning out her grandmother's kitchen buffet, Dr. Charmaine McKissick Melton discovered a treasure trove.
She had something tied in a handkerchief and then a shoestring around it. And so when I opened it, I realized the date.
The date, 1918 through 1919, when her grandfather, Ernest McKissick, was writing to his then-girlfriend and future wife, Magnolia Thompson, while he was fighting on the front lines in World War I.
We don't have a lot of just black people speaking to black people as they did in that time frame. And when I tried to find more, I would always find things from World War II.
The NC Central professor decided to compile the letters into a book titled Love Letters to Magnolia to preserve not only the lovely prose.
It just shows you a different time and a different way of people even speaking and talking to each other, a level of civility that certainly in 2020 seems to be missing.
But she also wanted to document the important historical data as well.
I don't think we've heard from black people just talking to black people in a loving, kind way. And certainly not from 100 years ago.
A love story, a piece of history, which will now be available for anyone who needs a lift in their heart and in their spirit.
With the lack of civility going on with almost everybody everywhere, it's kind of hard to even go and get, you know, a glass of water, and somehow that turns into a debate with folk. I guess I'm bringing a little light and sunshine.
Mac, as her students call her, tells us this was a labor of love, and she says she found the letters about a decade ago, but life can get busy when you're molding young minds, and so she says it was because of the help from friends and family and former students that she was able to put this book together. So we love to be able to tell that story today.
Especially on Valentine's Day to spread the love. So sweet.
Yes, and you've got your family is spreading the love.
Yeah, so we may have brought it up a few times. You know, I've been here almost 2 years, and I started to bring cookies. My grandmother on my dad's side, who we call Meemaw, baker extraordinaire, to say the least.
Fantastic.
And just a perfectionist at her cookie making. So, you know, this was always something as kids we grew up with every holiday, but then when I started to move away, I got to be one of the cousins who lived far away who got shipped the cookies, which is almost even better because, like, I would have a bad day and then Mima would call. She calls and you don't have to answer. She's just calling to let you know that she's sending the cookies, and you get this voicemail and she's like, hey, cookies have been sent. You can expect them in 2 days. So she did that Monday, and that's when I told Justin, hey, we have cookies coming, and I thought it'd be so fun to kind of share them on air and just the spirit of Friday and feeling good and eating sweets.
And no joke, one of our directors, Cody, has been asking about these cookies actually for several weeks now. So
I forgot
he
to
was
bring
really
them back
excited
from Christmas. But okay, so one of the cool things is how she packages them. So you've got the Tupperware container that's taped, and then you have, okay, we'll leave that there. Then you have the bubble wrap because she is a perfectionist and doesn't want the cookies to get smushed
Love the
and
attention
cracked.
to detail.
All right, so Justin, we have a few. We've got, these are the new ones. She always puts the new ones on top. So this is a new one that you can try. I'll eat one too. Oh wow, oh my gosh, they smell good. What does that smell? What is that? That smells like.
I wanted to say cinnamon, but that's not what it is.
Smells like my childhood.
Oh, that is a sweet thought. Okay.
Oh wow. I like this glaze too on it. Very sparkly.
This is good.
I don't know what I'm like, almost like a graham cracker. Okay. It tastes like something like as a kid, like that you dipped into, like not like Dunkaroos. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not gonna eat the whole thing.
She outdid herself on this. This is a new flavor.
This is a new, she does a new cookie every.
Right.
Okay. These are see, now there's a cracked one. Don't tell her. The lemon poppy seed is her signature cookie.
I have been thinking about this cookie for more than a year now. I had this in December 2018.
And so she does cut out. So how cute is this one with the 2 hearts?
Love this.
Yeah, so there you go. That's what you've been waiting for. I'll take the cracked one. This is her signature cookie, and every holiday it's something different.
Take a look at this, everyone.
Yeah, and she even put the little sprinkles on it.
See the 2 hearts there?
Perfect little hearts.
So these are poppy seeds?
Lemon poppy seeds.
Lemon poppy seeds.
This is, she like doesn't give this recipe out. This is, if you know Mima, you know Mima's cookies. Okay.
So good. I can't describe this cookie. It surprised me.
It's
and
so
it is
different.
Probably my favorite cookie.
Because it's not super sweet, but then it's got this sugar glaze on top. All right, last one, if you're sick of us eating, sorry. These are my favorite ones that she makes at Valentine's Day. So they're kind of like your, the peanut butter with the kiss that everybody makes usually during Christmas. But
that's what they look like.
It's got a Dove chocolate in the middle. It's a dense cookie. And then it's pink, so she uses food coloring.
Okay.
And then I think those are like those cherries, like those sugary cherries. This one's really hard to eat because it's hard to bite into the chocolate.
This just looks like a Valentine's Day cookie, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at, I wanted to show you Mima, so everyone knows who I'm talking about. So if we can pull up weather graphics while we're eating this cookie. Look at that sweet angel.
She is a sweet angel.
Holding my sweet angel. That's Bogey. So sorry, we're a little bit late here to weather on the ones, but I'll get to the forecast as we eat. Justin, I left you to clean up. I don't know how you're going to handle that.
I think I know exactly how I'm going to clean it up. I'm just
and everybody else can have some. Gabe and Mel and whoever else is back there this morning. Please help yourself to some cookies. All right, let's go to the Valentine's Day forecast. If we do take a look at what we've got going on. Sorry, now 7. What is it? 13. I tried to hit 7-11. We were too busy eating cookies. So hopefully everyone's going to enjoy their Valentine's Day. Maybe with some sweets here. 38 at 9, 43 at 12, 45 at 3, and then temperatures dropping back to the 30s as we head through tonight. So chilly sunshine on tap. A high of about 49 for today. As we head into the next 3 days, it also is President's Day weekend coming up, so maybe you have a 3-day weekend. If you're heading to the mountains, upper 30s, upper 40s on Sunday, and then low 50s by the time we head into Monday. If you're heading to the beach, 51 on Saturday, 59 on Sunday, and 64 on Monday. If you're staying here locally, it will be a chilly weekend. If you like to bake just like Mima, it would be a good day to bake on Saturday, kind of the oven keeping you a little bit warm during the day. Sunday would be the better day to spend outside. Monday, not bad at all, upper 50s. We have warmer weather with rain moving in next week. I'm like drooling over here with the cookies. We'll have another check of the forecast. Thanks for having fun with us this morning, Justin. We will have another look at 7:21.
The thing about her cookies, though, too, is that every one is better than the one before. And you think she couldn't outdo herself, and then she does. So thank you, Ari. Thank you, Mima. And as I eat this cookie, let's head to break with a live look at how things are shaping up outside on this Valentine's Day. Looks nice out there. A little spots of pink there for your Valentine's Day. We'll be right back.